Hello and welcome to the Star Citizen Weekly Report, this week again being combined with the Star Citizen news. CIG were on vacation for Christmas and New Year over the last week, so this one's going to be a short one, but we're looking at the Star Citizen news for the week ending January 3rd, 2016. Happy New Year! In 10 for the developers, Episode 1, designer Matt Sherman and writer Dave Haddock answered a variety of questions about Star Citizen. In regards to development fiction, they've thought about writing fiction to mirror the development process, explaining why you can't buy things in shops at the moment, such as all the cash machines are down or something, or why we're only able to access the Stanton system. But they've kind of decided against doing this. They prefer more rapid iteration of the game and features over temporary lore. Once most of the PU is built out, they will revisit this though. They've considered putting belly cams on ships to aid in landing and immersion, or at least something similar to that so you can see the exterior of your ship without going into a third-person camera mode. In regards to the difficulties in creating alien races, although alien, all races in Star Citizen are still effectively characters in a narrative. They will have identifiable wants and needs. The races have, at the moment, they've done anyway, are all humanoid in appearance. So if they wanted to do an insect or non-humanoid races, that would present its own set of issues. In regards to storing items, you'll be able to scavenge and store rare items, weapons and equipment in your hangar, and items will also be physicalized in at least some way in your hangar. They are worried about massive caches of weapons having to be rendered, but they'll think around that. They might have it so that they're all boxed or behind something else, or that only some of it's physicalized, but there'll be some form of showing that you have lots of items in your hangar. In regards to making a fourth starter ship, long term, they want more starter ships in the game. They've talked about the Drake Dragonfly, the space motorbike, in detail in the past. And do they want it to have an exposed top? Do they let you go into quantum drive with it? How small can it actually be while existing in the verse? It may take some time before something like the Dragonfly could happen, but they are looking at it. In regards to hints and clues in lore, there's going to be lots of narrative threads with information and clues to missions, jump points and exploration that might be discoverable. So if you read the lore, it's going to give you a little bit more of a hint at what might be available to do out in the verse, and might signpost you to some otherwise secretive missions. They are interested to see if players pick up on the clues that they leave and info that they leave for them. In regards to NPCs and player recognition, they're unlikely to refer to you by name like in the Fallout 4 game, where the robot there will actually talk to you and might know your name. But NPCs might recognise you for actions such as killing a notorious pirate. They want the feel of the verse to be dynamic and dynamically reacting to you. And it's all going to be part of like a reputation system that they're developing, the way that NPCs will treat and talk to you. In regards to ships being owned by organisations, they are looking at more expanded features for organisations at the moment. The exact details of how these will all work are still being fleshed out. Advanced alien technologies. All of the major alien races are roughly at the same tech level in the game at the moment, though they all specialise in certain areas, so alien equipment you are likely to use might be better in certain areas and worse than others, rather than just being better at everything. It's not going to be like super advanced tech just because they're a different race. It's likely just to be different in its focus. In regards to viral outbreaks in-game are a cool idea, but they're worried about how destructive they could be. Ship-wide events are much more likely to be in-game than system-level ones for outbreaks and spreading viruses and things. So, if you're on an endeavour and you're researching something maybe you shouldn't be, you could have some sort of outbreak of plague, which would be localised there, but it wouldn't be incredibly infectious to the whole system. But they'll have to wait and see exactly how they implement that. We had a very short Around the Verse Season 2, Episode 12, as everyone is on their holidays for Christmas and New Year. There was an interview with David Sofford, the Star Citizen's PR director, where they talk about Chris Roberts working with him on Wing Commander, and basically what the PR director does for Star Citizen. There was also an Around the Verse behind-the-scenes interview with lighting artist Amir Switzer about the lighting for the Nix landing zone. Now, this is well worth watching. It shows you some of the prettiness of the next landing zone, and we get to see a lot more of it than we've seen before. It looks very impressive, and yeah, it's one to see, definitely. This week's MVP was Adzadama for his photoshopped Star Citizen pictures and CIG staff. Notes from the verse. This is why I take a selection of other little news nuggets and regurgitate them directly at your face holes. And as I said, I was combining the Star Citizen news with the weekly report or weekly review this week. So there was an article from PC Gamer talking a little bit as an overview about Inside Squadron 42, the single-player campaign for Star Citizen. It is well worth a read, and I'll link it in the description. Star Citizen 2.1 Alpha is available, obviously, to everyone now with a game package, and it's well worth playing. It's the most stable PTU I've played. The issue is frame drops from the server side. So there's basically time dilation when the server can't handle whatever's going on in it, and it will slow right down. And people are thinking it's their frames. It's not. It's literally server-side frames. The server is slowing down so it can compute all the stuff that it needs to do. When that goes onto the live servers, I'd expect that to be fixed, as the live server hardware is a lot more powerful. This month's giveaway winner is Marcus Draco. Congratulations, you have won a Star Citizen starter package. Again, this month we're going to be giving away another starter package shippy thing. All you've got to do is comment on any of our Star Citizen videos, or on the BoredGamer January 2016 starter package giveaway thread. Link in the description. You don't need to be a sub, but obviously I'd like you to be, because that's why I do these, to promote my channel. I'm a lovely fellow. The winner will be announced on the 31st of January. This year is going to be massive for Star Citizen, and hopefully for my channel. So thank you so much for your support and views. I'm going for my silver YouTube play button this year, so that's for obtaining 100,000 subscribers. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done. And I do need your help, dudes and dudettes. Your ideas, feedback and support make all of the difference on my channel. They really, really do. And a massive thank you to all my Patreons as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. You give extra money to me each month just to help me out. It allows me to improve the quality a lot of my stuff and get things generally done quicker. So please consider checking out my Patreon if you'd like to donate. But whatever, thank you so much, guys. I hope you had a great 2015 and an even better 2016. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the verse.